is it with you? You'll do it one day. Terrible start, really. Straight out, and you got sort of trapped by the disc of doom for a start.
Well, we did. We didn't realise it was sort of sticking up in the air. The idea was we need to run the flipper very low to get underneath Dan Tomke. Because we knew that once he got underneath us, it'd be the end of it.
And you weren't wrong there, were you?
We weren't wrong there, but we just couldn't get the axe into play, really.
You couldn't. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's hear it for Iron Ore! Dan Tomke. Named after the kids. Yeah. The kids have got to be proud.
Yeah, they're as bad as the robot.
Are they as hard as the robot?
Oh, yeah.
I tell you what, people are scared of your robot now. I mean, you're relatively new to this game, but you've caught everyone's imagination, and everyone's so scared of you.
Yeah, it's getting hard to live up to it.
Is it really?
Yeah.
The more success brings the more pressure?
I'm getting more and more panics about it.
Are you going to go all the way for us this time?
I sincerely hope
because you've not won anything yet.
This could be one.
This could be it.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hope so. This is Dan Tomke!
Dan Tomke edged nearer a fight with Tornado. Next up, Smidsy and Terahertz. Terahertz. Most awesome thing I think we've seen so far. James Lynch on the left, Nicholas Lynch next to him, and the captain, John Reed.
Smidsy.
Haven't really seen yet the carbide tooth 12-kilo rear disc at play. The machine of Robin Bennett on the left, Steve Bennett on the right, in the middle, Nick Reed, the captain.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the arena for the house robots, Dead Metal, look at that saw blade spinning. And Sir Killalot's out there, his eye is on you.
3, 2...
I'd have to go for Terahertz here because of the power of the axe weapon. Look at it. Beating like some manic metronome onto the top of Smitty, but hitting the arena floor. The pit release button has been depressed. Oh, they're slicing in onto the exposed tyres of Smitty. It has been vulnerable to axe weaponry in the past, Smitty. It's backing away tentatively. Look at that. It is absolutely mad, that Terahertz machine. Hyperactive, they call it. And Smidsy desperately trying to get away. Robin Bennett driving, look at that. Absolutely hammering into the protective armament of Smidsy. Smidsy can't do anything, really. It has been absolutely mullered out there. Terahertz have destroyed Smidsy. They can't get going. Look at the axe. They'll push Tornado very hard if they can get that far. They've still got to beat Dan Tomke. There's no question in my mind they'll beat Smidsy. Is there any question in your mind? Basically, Smidsy, you need the arena floor to collapse and Terahertz to go down a very, very big, black and endless hole for you to stand any chance. Smidsy and Robin Bennett driving. If I was you, find the pit of oblivion and fall into it. Look at Terahertz with the axe. There we can see, just spinning away, hopefully, the Smidsy weapon. You can get up to 200 mile an hour, that carbide tooth rear disc, upgraded for these championships. It's not causing any damage to anyone. Terahertz has backed away, the job has been done. The ref bot starts his count. And Smidsy finished. Terahertz, frightening. The crowd counts along. That is not a bad machine. Twice a heat finalist in UK Championships, Smidsy. Destroyed by Terahertz. We could be seeing something very special, not from the Smidsy team, but from Terahertz. Smidsy onto the arena floor flipper for fun, frolics and frivolity. Through the air, 100 kilos of war zone killing machine that didn't actually kill much, but was destroyed. Look at that, ripped, bent and buckled. And Sir Killalot about to push Smithy down into the pit, where hopefully a robot ambulance awaits.
What'd you say?
Ouch.
It did look painful.
Yeah, we tried to keep... Well, we wanted to try and keep him on the armour, but he kept hitting the wheels, and there you go.
He pulverised you. Absolutely battered.
Well, I have to get fish and chip shop sponsorship, eh?
You're disappointed?
A bit, yeah. I mean, it was nice to get a little way, but, you know, there you go.
Let's hear it for Smedzy! Lethal.
That was fun.
Absolutely lethal.
We have a new man on the axe, Nick.
Yeah, well, you were working the axe?
That's right, yeah.
Well, you're a bit of a sadist, aren't you?
Although we've missed a few times, maybe.
Only a few, though.
Yeah.
You're fairly accurate. Yeah. Was there much left in the axe?
No, we were out at the end.
Really?
Yeah.
So if you can get past, say, just over 2 minutes, then you might be in with a chance against us.
Yeah, if you can make it that far.
You shouldn't be giving away that. People are going to use these as tactics.
I will change our tactics next time we see them. Make it last 5 minutes.
OK, let's hear it. What a robot! Sarah Hertz!
Confirmation then that Dan Tomkier and Tara Hertz win through to the final eliminator for the challenge belt. The winner of this will face Tornado for the belt itself.
And now the tension is really high. Silence as two teams side by side in the pits work. They're focused towards this final battle, the winner of which will fight Tornado. So first of all, we'll go... Hey, you're meant to be working.
We're ready.
You're ready?
Yeah,
Are
for
you?
change.
Last time I looked, you were working, so you're only just ready. It does make a change, you're right. OK, so tell us about the power of the axe compared to the power of their weapon.
We can make a mess of them, and they can throw us out of the arena.
Have you got more power than him in your weapon?
Yes.
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 OK. To flip him, though, you've only got to get in the front or the back.
On the sides.
No, you can't flip him from the sides because there's just they've got no ground clearance at all.
Done it before.
Have you? Yeah. Do you think you can do it again?
Yeah.
And you think also that Tornado are a walkover, don't you?
Yeah.
I can't believe this man. You'll be so embarrassed if you lose.
Only 2 robots survive. Only one can take on Tornado for the challenge belt. That fight is just around the corner. But first, let the decider begin.
Dan Tomkier.
Good enough to reach the semi-finals of the UK Sixth Wars. The machine of Michael and Daniel Lambert and Stephen Gadsby on the right.
Tara Hertz.
Reached the grand finals of those most recent UK championships with John Reed, Nicholas Lynch and James Lynch and Tara Hertz.
Stand by.
In the arena for the house robots, Sergeant Bash with a flick of flame, and Shunt, the old stalwart. This for the right to fight Tornado. Down comes the axe of Tara Hertz once again. Onto the top of Dan Tomkier, whose main hope here will be to lift Tara Hertz and try and flip it. Try and get it to the arena sidewall and flip it out. It's going to be a hard job. Tara Hertz, 99 kilos, 11 miles an hour. Fairly nippy, not as quick as Dan Tomkier, but protected by those side flanges to stop it being flicked over just like that. But did you see how quickly Tara Hertz self-righted? It was then thrust by Shunt, but it was away very quickly, Tara Hertz, using the power of the axe to self-right. We've seen that as Robot Wars has evolved, that machines use their weaponry to self-right as well. Now, is that as good as Dan Tomkier can give to Terahertz? John Reed at the controls there, you saw in the grey cardigan. Down comes the axe of Terahertz against Dan Tomkier. Michael Lambert on the left-hand side, captaining and driving. He designed the machine and built it. Son Daniel is the weapons officer, named after Michael's kids, Dan Tomkier, Daniel, Thomas, Kira. John Reed has no family values out there. He just wants to destroy Dan Tomkier. And he's doing a good job. Have they been immobilised? Is there any movement left in Dan Tomkier? I don't think so. Terahertz presses the pit release. The ref bot checks. Persistent pressure by the axe of Terahertz did for them. Dan Tomkier have come a long, long way, but no further will they travel. Oh well, comme ci, comme ça.